Hello everyone, welcome to episode 3 of 2D Sportsbar, joined by my fellow Dylan today, as always.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to episode 3.
Episode 3, and we were in the third week of Premier League fixtures, so we're going to get right into that straight away with the Friday night game Chelsea v Luton, with Chelsea winning 3-0.
Yeah,
Good result for
Chelsea,
them.
very good result for them. It was their first win of the season, wasn't it? Against,
Yes,
yeah,
Sterling at the double, 2 goals from Raheem Sterling, 1 from Nicholas Jackson.
yeah. I didn't think, I thought they might have missed Reece James, but the right back Gusto got a couple of assists.
I saw that obviously Nicholas Jackson, that's his first Premier League goal, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so he's off and running for the season. A lot of buzz about him in terms of like fans, and I've seen on Sky Sports, when they get like the people on to talk about him, like the transfers and stuff. They were
Yeah,
saying about he's a promising talent. They were quite excited to see how he gets on. So yeah, he gets
yeah.
his first goal. And 3 points for Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea have got a lot of sort of promising talents, haven't they? All signed to long year, well, high year contracts, like 8 years or something like that.
Yeah, we're trying not go on about the FFP this time, but yeah.
Well, actually, interesting you brought that up because Chelsea are getting away with it because they've spread the cost over the 8 years.
Yeah,
So if they've say they bought someone for 80 million, for this year it would only be 10 million, but then it would cut money out of next year and the year after that following on, like 10 mil each year. So that's how on their books for this year, because of the players they sold, they're in quite a lot of profit because all the players that they've signed are spread across the 8 years or 9 year contracts, however long they are.
it's interesting to see if they come unstuck in about 5 years, 6 years time, where they've got these players that, I mean, not all of them might not play as well, and they might want to get rid of them.
Yeah,
They still have to pay that money. So will that not help them in the future? It's kind of like in NFL
yeah,
where you get a trade, don't you? You swap deals and swap for trades and stuff, and you sort of affect the next 3 years of your sort of recruitment process for a trade now. So yeah,
yeah, exactly. This could be this could prove to be an absolute masterclass from Chelsea or backfire badly.
be interesting. We
Yeah,
get on
interesting
transfers
to
in a
see.
bit, but obviously they've been linked as well with Cole Palmer. It seems that
Yeah,
that's gonna happen. That's a surprising one, I think.
yeah, that is a surprising one.
Not from Chelsea's point of view. I think from City's point of view to let him go, as he
Yeah,
scored the goal in the Charity Shield, Community Shield, and then what's that one called? Super Cup.
Super Cup. Yeah,
Yeah,
to win it for them, wasn't it?
yeah. Well, it was a draw. Went to penalties, but
Oh, to get them to penalties.
yeah. So I was a bit surprised to see him leaving.
Yeah, I was surprised as well. I was surprised, like you said, City let him go for considering to another rival in the Premier League, quite cheap price.
Obviously,
Well,
they
it
don't.
looks a bit cheap.
Yeah, people saying they don't see him as rivals. However, they did that. Like Arsenal, they sold to Arsenal a couple of years ago. Sold 2 of their players.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah, that's
see.
true.
Yeah, we'll see how they get on Chelsea. But yeah, on Saturday had early kickoff was Bournemouth Spurs. Spurs winning 2-0.
Yeah,
And
Maddison getting his goal, first goal for Tottenham.
yeah, he seems to be doing well. He seems to be like the main man, or he's sort of trying to be the main man. I guess he's
Yeah,
got no choice.
I don't know if it's rumours or not, but when Spurs signed him, he was trying to get Harry Kane to stay, saying
Yeah,
that they can go on and like play well together. But yeah, I think he's sort of trying to step in where Harry Kane's left off, contribute a few goals. The many goals that Harry Kane contributed to Tottenham in the last since he's played for them, pretty much, to be honest.
yeah, they're trying to. Well, I guess now that Kane's gone, as we were saying, I think previously, obviously they've got different. There's not one for the opposition. There's not one player they need to sort of focus on.
Yeah,
There's more players they need to focus on now. If that makes sense.
yeah, exactly. exactly that.
So yeah, they're on 7 points, so they're currently in third.
Yeah, not too bad. Pretty good start. Pretty good start.
And then Arsenal dropped points against Fulham, 2-2.
Yeah.
They've conceded first minute.
Yeah, it's crazy, wasn't it, that game? Was it actually a red card or double yellow card?
Yeah, I think the first one was for time wasting.
Oh, okay.
Was it Calvin Bassey?
Yeah, it was.
Yes, I think it was for time wasting or a petty yellow, and then the second one was a yellow. So yeah.
So
And then Silva got booked again. Third game of the season, 3 bookings he's had, the manager, Marco Silva. Yeah, Arsenal three times this year have conceded in the first minute. So obviously they're not starting. They need to switched on immediately from the start.
yeah, they're definitely just not at the races, sort of a bit a bit half asleep in the first minute.
Yeah, it seems. Did you see Saka gave the ball away, and Pereira went through, and I think he went to try and lob Ramsdale, but it just went in the left hand side and sort of caught him off guard, Ramsdale. So he sort of slipped back and tried to get back on the left hand side of him, or his right, I think, and just didn't make it. But yeah, that was.
Right.
They did turn it around, Arsenal. I don't know if you saw their second. They had the defender on the floor next to the keeper, or like just to the right of the goal.
Yeah.
So he's injured on the floor, and Arsenal carried on playing because it's not a head injury, so it's fine to carry on playing, and they score from it.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I think that's why Silva got booked.
He's probably fuming from that.
Yeah.
Understandable.
So yeah, maybe I'm not sure if I don't know because obviously Fulham are trying to get a result. They're trying to time waste, trying to frustrate the crowd. So it is in the laws of the game, and yeah, they just capitalise on it. Bassey should just get up.
Yeah.
Stop feigning injury, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a strange one that when the player's down, because I've seen a few games where sometimes the player's down with a leg injury or like not a head injury, and the ref stops the play, whereas some of the refs let it go. That there's not really any consistency, even though it does. Well, I guess the laws have changed now, so when there's a head injury, you stop the game.
Yeah.
So it's just I guess just whatever the ref's feeling on the day.
Yeah, and then the other results: 3 o'clock kickoffs. Brentford Palace was 1-1. I think that's a good point for Palace.
Yeah, that's a very good point, Palace.
Oh boy, Hodgson doing his stuff.
Yeah, especially with I don't know if it'll be affecting the players or not, but Eze might leave to City. City have got a bit of interest in him. We'll get to transfers later and rumours and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think that's been a bit quiet recently, but yeah, I've seen he's linked.
Yeah, do you think this is the game where Brentford were missing Tony? No focal point, no main guy.
Maybe
because
he might get that goal to get the win. I mean, you're going to be missing a talent like Tony, so maybe these are the games where he'd be invaluable, really.
Yeah, when you play not poorly, but when you don't have your best game, then you need your sort of clinical striker to get you that goal, get you over the line, get you the win.
Yeah, definitely. That's like Everton are lacking, I think, because obviously Calvert-Lewin's got injured. They lost to Wolves 1-0. I think I saw a stat where Everton have had 45 shots this season and they haven't scored.
That's crazy.
So they're making the chances, they're just not finishing them.
The second home loss in a row, actually. Yeah, second home loss this season, second in a row. 0 points.
Not
Is
great.
this the worst start Everton have had in the Premier League? Must be up there.
I'm not too sure on that. It doesn't look good for them, and they're not getting I think they have actually bought someone recently, a striker.
They bought a striker. It's about time they
So
have, to be honest.
hopefully that helps them. Another 3 o'clock kickoff. United v Nottingham Forest. 3-2. 2-0 down the first 4 minutes. Onye scores again. 7 in a row for Onye.
It's crazy. He's going
Unbelievable.
after Vardy's record.
Yeah, great scenes for Onye. But yeah, they were 2-0 down, United, and came back 3-2. That was a struggle to watch as a United fan.
Was it just same old poor start or poor defending, or was it did Forest play well?
Well, they started out the traps early, yeah. So I think we had a corner first 40 seconds, and they scored from our corner. And one you ran through. Rashford was trying to catch him. So I don't know where our defenders are. And then for the second goal, there was a foul on the right hand side by Delo, who's playing left back because we've got no left backs now. So we've got a right back playing left back. And then Willy Bowley doesn't even know it hits him. It just hits him outside the head and goes in. So it's like 4 minutes. So, wait, what?
Yeah, it's just like, what's just happened here? Like, I was just, what's going on? Just could imagine some fans are probably not even in their seats when they turn up to the games. What, 2-0 down already?
Yeah. Yeah, and then
Crazy.
obviously Rashford's back on the left wing this game, where he's probably that is his best position. So he creates the first goal for us, which Eriksen taps in, and there was a good set piece actually for the second goal. Casemiro, like Bruno, it was like a far right free kick, right hand side of the pitch, just in front of the penalty. Like how do you say it? The box line.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
He sort of cuts it back to Bruno. Bruno cuts it back to Rashford. Rashford chips in back to Bruno, who sort of beats the offside trap and then just taps it back to Casemiro to tap it in. So
Nice.
that was quite good. And then debatable penalty, I'm going to say. I didn't think it was a penalty.
Was it a soft decision or was it
Very soft.
50-50 one?
No, I thought it was a dive immediately when I saw it. I mean, when you see the replay from the other angle, he does catch him very slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously Bruno gets the penalty. However, we had 11 minutes added on. So there would have been 25 minutes extra. So I think I'd like to believe we would have got the winner anyway if that wasn't a penalty.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean.
They also had a red card, which was like
another
sort of
red.
like a last man one, straight red. No, like kicking the ball away to yellow thing. That was a straight red. That one.
Straight red. I see. So that is referees are not messing about this year. Just going for it, sending people off, not
throwing the
afraid
cards out, aren't they?
Yeah. I suppose it's good in a way that they've set a precedent and they're sticking to it.
Yeah. I think sometimes common sense should come into it, but
yeah, it's true. But
and we'll talk about Liverpool in a minute. But the Trent first yellow for literally barely throwing the ball, you got a yellow for. That's pathetic. That is not a yellow card.
Didn't he throw it back to the player?
He threw it back on the pitch.
I don't understand. Like, it's like what I was saying before. I think the refs just on the day, whatever they're feeling like, they'll just give it or they won't. There's no real consistency between them.
Yeah.
Meant to be the greatest league in the world, but officiating is probably the worst in most leagues.
I think so. That's not even being like ref hating or anything like that. They are the worst. Like we had John Moss. No offense to John Moss here. He couldn't keep up with play for 4 or 5 years. The end of his time refereeing. He just sit in that centre circle. But yeah, I don't want to bash on the refs again. We done it the other week.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll move on to the next game.
It was Brighton and v West Ham, where West Ham won 3-1. It was sort of like a classic David Moyes tactical performance for West Ham, and got the result. They started well.
Yeah, it looks like that investment in Ward-Prowse, like what a signing that's been for them so far.
Yeah, he got a goal,
I'm
and
surprised not many more teams have gone after him.
yeah, I was surprised. He started the first game of the season for Southampton.
Yeah. Oh,
No one
did
really
he?
went in. Yeah, I think he did. The Championship.
That's crazy. I'm surprised that no one would go in for him. Like, unbelievable set piece taker and like controlling the midfield. Like a solid, reliable player in midfield.
Yeah. Yeah, they're second in the league now, West Ham.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
I know it's early days, but yeah.
That's
And then
crazy.
the Sunday fixtures. Villa won 3-1 up against Burnley.
Matty Cash getting a double.
How did
Is it?
you pick Matty Cash in your FPL team, by the way?
I put him in as my fourth choice defender because I was like, oh, he's cheap and he might get an assist or two from crossing it in from Watkins. Yeah, I didn't think he's going to score 2 goals in one game.
I was like, how has he picked that?
Of all the defenders, Matty Cash.
Ridiculous.
So you know you get 5 choices in defenders. He was the 5th choice.
How many points did he get you?
I'm not sure. I think about 15.
Crazy.
But yeah, it was nuts. I was just surprised. Like when I saw the results and I saw my points. Oh, he got 17 points in the end.
Wow.
I was like, oh, Matty Cash, he scored twice. He must have got me a few points. Looked at the points and I was like, wow, that's like crazy amount of points. 17 for a defender.
Are you top of the league or not? League.
I think so, yeah. Just from Matty Cash in that team.
I think I don't even check my team because I've already gone the with it. But yeah, Man United, not Man United, Man City beat Sheffield United 2-1.
Yeah, just a bit of a last minute winner, wasn't it?
Pretty much. I mean, Sheffield United defended the whole game basically perfectly, except for 2 sort of slight mistakes.
Yeah, it's just that teams like City would just punish you. It's that one little mistake is all they need to pounce and score.
It's like the first goal, Grealish, I just stood off him. You just didn't close him down, and he just sort of got that yard, crossed it in for Haaland.
Oh,
And
and then
then,
he's not going to miss, is he?
no, well, he missed a few chances. Actually, missed the penalty, hit the post. He was not having the best day, and then you could see on his face when he scored, he was a bit relieved that he finally got a goal for the team. And then yeah, Walker. I don't know if you've seen this mistake where he's sort of trying to shield the ball out of play, and he's just tried a ridiculous back heel mistake, and he's given it back to them, and then he's decided to lay on the floor for the rest of the play, and they've scored from it. So I think on their second, he's determined to try and make up for his mistake, and he does because it's I think it's poor defending by Sheffield United there. Whoever closed that ball down on the right hand side,
Yeah.
he just needs to clear it, and I don't know what he was thinking. Just kick the ball out. You're gonna get a point where you think you got no chance of getting
Yeah.
anything,
Against a
and he
Premier League
lets Walker.
champions, newly promoted team, like a point you'd take any day of the week.
Yeah, definitely. Walker gets the ball, passes it in to Rodri to score. Good finish.
He always gets. He doesn't score that many, but when he scores, they're just vital goals for City. Rodri.
Yeah, scored some vital goals for him.
It's that sort of match winner, match winning goal in him.
And then probably the craziest game of the weekend, I'd
Yeah.
say slightly over the United game, is the Newcastle Liverpool game. How did you win that one?
I have no idea. I was watching the game. Went 1-0 down. There's a back pass to Trent. The ball just went under his foot. Anthony
Failed to
Gordon.
control it.
Yeah, failed to control it. Anthony Gordon just slots it through. I think it went through Alisson's legs or under him. And I was like, oh no, they were gonna get like Gordon looked quite up for it, obviously being like former Everton player. And then when Van Dijk got sent off, we were just getting absolutely hammered by Newcastle. Like I thought this is gonna be 4-5-0 loss.
Yeah.
I mean, the save Alisson did to keep us in the game when Almiron just hit the volley inside the box.
Hit the post and it off his save.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
unbelievable. It's like one of the best saves I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was a good save.
Yeah, it's just I don't know how, but we managed to pull off a win. 10
Yeah,
men.
Nunes coming on.
Nunes.
Getting the double.
He was also in my fantasy team as well this week.
Unbelievable.
Mate, when he scored the first goal, it was like absolute clinical finish.
Don't expect that, do you, from Nunes after last year?
No, I didn't.
He's obviously been training hard on his finishing.
Yeah, he has. Although, I was expecting him to score some goals because his first season at Benfica was kind of like the first season at Liverpool, where he just looked so erratic in front of goal. Like he was getting chances, but he just wasn't finishing them. Then his second season at Benfica, just burying almost everything.
Yeah.
Then we signed him, and then it sort of kind of history was repeating itself. Hopefully, he gets a really good season now, gets a chance to start.
I remember like last year, everyone was like, "Oh, he always misses the chances and stuff." And I was just like thinking, if he's getting in those positions, he's such a like raw talent. It's a great project for Klopp to sort of try and get this guy, diamond in the rough sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'd rather be the team that gets chances and misses them rather than barely creating anything.
Yeah.
Because I think it's harder to create a chance than to just have like that one chance a game and you have to score. Otherwise, your team's probably going to draw or lose. Rather keep creating chances and then someone just needs to finish it.
Yeah, and then I know the red card was early in the game, but do you think it was a red card?
Yeah, I did see Jamie Carragher saying it wasn't, but I don't know what he was talking about. I thought it was a red card. It's the last man. Isak is literally through on goal. People are saying maybe depending on his touch, but you've taken that chance away from him, so you don't know. And if things do go well, that is a goal scoring opportunity. It'll be 1-on-1 with the keeper. So yeah, for me, I think that was a red card.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna sit on the fence and just say I don't know. Because he does swipe his foot. He is the last man. However, it just looks really soft to be a red card.
It does, yeah.
But
It's like he gets the ball through the player,
yeah,
but it's like if it's in the middle of the pitch, it's probably just not even a card, not even red at all, like not even a yellow. Sorry.
yeah, it's the fact that he's the last man, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. That's the main thing.
So I guess in terms of the law, it is a red card. It just for me looks really soft, but
Yeah,
it's a red, I guess.
yeah. It's a soft red, but it is a red.
And also, you might get that extra game ban for the way he didn't come off the pitch. Seen about that?
Yeah. I did say there was an investigation from it. I don't know what's going to happen, but yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully they come to a decision to not give the ban. But the way the officiating's been this season, I think he probably will get the extra game.
Yeah, because they want to, make a statement. You don't want the players doing that.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah,
like,
it'd probably get the extra game.
I think the refs just want a bit more control over everything, a bit more authority, rather than the players and managers walking all over them. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, and then shall we actually go over the games for this weekend?
Yes, yeah, we can do that.
Right. So this will come out on Saturday, but on Friday night game.
Yeah.
Luton v West Ham. Luton again on the Friday night kickoff.
So this is Luton's first home game of the season. Like, there's going to be some atmosphere in that game.
Oh, I might give that a watch then. 8 o'clock Friday night.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Going mad, Luton Town.
yeah. I might see if I can get an Airbnb and just have a little have a little look through someone's house at the stadium.
At the away end.
Yeah.
What do you think the score will be? Do you think Luton will bring it home? Get that win, first win of the season.
I'm gonna be a bit hopeful here. I'm gonna say Luton will get a draw.
Okay.
I don't think they'll. I think the crowd will carry them to a draw. I think it would be like a 1-1.
I think it'd be interesting to see how West Ham play, because for the teams they've played against, they're quite possession based and they counter attack them. And I think Luton won't have the possession. I don't 100% know their style of play, but I think they might have happy to have West Ham have the possession.
I think so too.
Yeah, so it'd be interesting to see how West Ham break them down. I'll go for a Luton win. Why not?
Luton win. Okay.
Yeah, why not? Go on, Luton. Sorry, West Ham fans. I'm sure you might. That's just an audacious shout. And then Saturday games: Sheffield United, Everton, 12:30.
After looking at how Sheffield United played against City, I think they'll be more than happy to give Everton the possession. I think they'll get a win there. Home game. Everton not looking good at all in the first 3 games.
No, I might go for a draw.
Draw on that one. I'll go Sheffield United win.
I think. So the transfer window shuts tomorrow, Friday night, 12 p.m. Do the players, are they eligible to play these games, or is it the week after? They must be if they've signed.
Yeah, I think as soon as if the paperwork's done, medicals all seen through, then yeah, I think they would be able to play.
Yeah. Anyway, so the 3 o'clock kickoffs on Saturday are Brentford, Bournemouth. Got to be a Brentford win, I think.
Yeah, it's got to be a Brentford
You
win.
the same? Yeah. Burnley, Spurs.
Burnley, Spurs win. They've been playing quite well.
I see a Spurs win there. Maybe Burnley have a draw. But yeah, I can't see past a Spurs win. Chelsea, Forest at Chelsea.
Oh, this is the hard one because Forest have been playing well. Chelsea have sort of got their first win in the season.
I'm going Forest. You
Go
know why?
Forest.
I want you to get his 8 games in a row.
I was gonna say draw. I could see a 2-2 draw.
No, I can't see past Chelsea, to be fair, but I'll go Forest for a 1-0. Getting his eight games in a row goal.
Yeah.
And then Man City, Fulham. I mean, there's nothing. I can't see Fulham. There's 16-1 to beat City.
Yeah,
so.
I can't see them getting a result, to be honest.
Then later game on Saturday, Brighton and Newcastle.
Oh, both teams.
That's a tough one, I think.
Loss. Yeah, they're both similar position, similar sort of quality in the team, similar positions in the table last year, but I think I'll go Brighton win because they're playing at home.
Yeah, I might go for a draw on that one.
Draw on that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a tough one.
I just think Newcastle's confidence will be really low after the result against Liverpool.
See, I would say draw or Newcastle, but
Draw
I'd go
Newcastle.
draw. Yeah, I'd probably
You
push
think
them for a draw.
you think they'll be motivated to come back after that loss?
Yeah, and I just think the intensity of Newcastle, I think Brighton might struggle with. But
It's
that's
true.
just my opinion.
Yeah.
I'll go for a draw.
Yeah.
And then on the Sunday we got Palace Wolverhampton at 2:00.
I think Palace should get that win, to be honest. It's just, I think Wolves just struggle with scoring goals, don't they?
Yeah,
Play well, but they haven't got that clinical finisher.
that's a tough game as well, though. Not many goals in that one.
Nah, they're both teams are struggling for goals. I think Palace will edge it.
Yeah, I think home advantage might play a factor in that one. Might
Yeah.
just go Palace.
I think it'll be Wolves will play well, but Palace will just get the result.
And then two big games. 2:00 again on Sunday, Liverpool, Aston Villa.
Yeah. I think we should win that, Liverpool. At home.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you might
Good.
take that one. And then a 4:30 kickoff, big game. Arsenal v United.
Yeah. Both teams, not recently, they've not really been playing that well. Just struggling to sort of. They've been winning games, well, Arsenal not really, but United getting results when they're not playing well. Arsenal still scoring goals and not really playing well, so I could see that being a draw, to be honest.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm hoping is, this is just me being a United hopeful. Last season we didn't start the season great until we didn't start it at all because we lost the first two games of the season. And then we came up against Liverpool. Everyone expected us to get absolutely spanked. And
Yeah.
we beat you at home. 2-0, was it? 2-1?
Yeah, I think 2-0, 2-1, yeah.
And the intensity and stuff we showed was great. Like a proper performance, I thought. So is this the game where we like the season not sort of starts here, but we start playing some good stuff?
Yeah, the sort of quality of football will raise, we'll get, depending on the quality of the opposition. Like, got a history against Arsenal, wouldn't really want to lose against them. Players should be up for it.
Should be, but they never are.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't really go against United, so I'm going to say United win, but I'm not very confident.
I think I'm going to go for a draw.
You go and draw, yeah?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, so I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll collate those predictions and we'll do a little score chart
Yeah.
for next time.
That's a good shout.